Wednesday? It is Adrian B. Back at it again with the weekly topics. And today's topic is about why women are so dominant in 2020. It's Wednesday. Tonight we are talking about a very sensitive topic. And tonight's topic is why are women so dominant in 2020? Okay? Listen, we had a whole range of answers for today's topic. Hi, y'all. Hi. We here with it. Okay? We had a whole range of answers for today's topic and segues, comments, reasons, opinions, like all of it. So we are going to get into it. Welcome y'all again. Wassup Wednesday is here and back at it again. I'm sorry I left y'all for so long. I dearly did miss y'all though. So, if you haven't submitted your comments and feedback and your opinions on tonight's topic, go ahead and send them right now. The topic is still open and we are about to get started, y'all. So, whatever y'all think about that comes to why women are so dominant in 2020, go ahead and submit that. Go ahead and let me know why y'all feel like women are so dominant. So before we get started, I'm going to get my perspective out of the way. Y'all know I got to let y'all know what's up first before, you feel me, we get into y'all topics, just to get that up and out the way. Because people be asking me, Adrian, what you be thinking about? What you be talking about? Listen, here it goes. So why women are so dominant in 2020? I personally, Adrian B, feels that women are so dominant in 2020 because it's about time we stepped up to the plate. Honestly, I don't think that this is something that started in 2020. I think that we were more dominant from the beginning of time. It's just, males are really self-absorbed sometimes, and they like to think that they're doing something that they're not. So it's like, okay, go ahead, little boy. Go ahead, think you're doing all things by yourself, But really in the background, it's a strong, powerful woman behind them, guiding them and leading them, along the way, basically looking out for them and their journey. So women are dominant because they've realized that, listen, some and a lot of people go through life where they don't have a male figure in their life. So if you don't have the male figure, what do? You become it. You know what I mean? The things that you weren't necessarily taught, you're going to have to teach yourself. And sometimes that includes stepping up to the plate. So why I think women are so dominant is because they are just so fed up with people, males, not providing of how they're supposed to. You know what I mean? What else are you going to do? You got to eat yourself. We get hungry. We need care. So what? We gonna go get it. If I see my sister struggling, I'm gonna make sure she good. You feel me? If she see me struggling, she gonna make sure I'm good. So that's just women supporting women and importantly ourselves. So Manny says, hi Manny. Manny says women are more dominant because they're more focused and they the right chip on their shoulder due to certain circumstances. Exactly. When you're put into certain predicaments or certain circumstances, you gotta get it by any means necessary. You know what I mean? Especially if you're by yourself or you don't have much of a foundation or people to lean on. It's like, what else are you really gonna do? You gotta get to it by yourself. You can't rely on people. You gotta be self-sufficient. Let's say it together, y'all. Self-sufficient. It's like, no, joking. I'm not even gonna do that to y'all. So, my little sister, Monty Monet, first response of the day. She says, because we are tired of y'all shit, bleep, 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 and know how y'all move. Now, that is a big thing. A lot of women, I would say they weren't innocent, but, well, I'll say innocent. Women have this aura or are supposed to or known to have a standard that is being pristine, that is being exclusive, that is being, I guess, I wouldn't even say submissive because I don't like that word. I wouldn't say submissive, but they cater to the needs of a man where they just support in emotional ways. Because we all know women are emotional, okay? It happens. We naturally have emotions. It's an estrogen, right? So we play a role where we cater to more emotions, to more of like, feeling side, an emotional side, a soft side, a tender side to society, right? So it's very rare, or it was very rare, to see a woman step out of that soft demeanor. You know what I mean? So when you see a woman that has, and I'm not going to use aggressive because we are not going to use the word aggressive and label women as aggressive. Hi, y'all. Hi, Jade. We are not going to label women as aggressive. But what we will do is call it like we see it. So I'm going to use passion, okay? Because women, as women, we get passionate when the right emotions are heightened, right? So when we get passionate, it's like, oh, well, she too loud. Or she's telling people what to do. Or she's doing... No, 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 no. I'm letting you know what I won't allow and what I don't go for. Because obviously the opposite sex does not know how to uphold and conceal standard enough to where they don't allow the things that they once said that they didn't want. You know what I mean? Being passive, okay? Some women will just not be passive. And that comes off as being aggressive. So, that was the first response on this topic today. And let's get into more. But before we get into more responses, if you're feeling like you want to join the live and share your response and talk about tonight's topic, you're more than welcome to join us. Just go ahead and request to join the live, and I will add you as I see y'all populate in here. So let me go and invite more people. So yes, y'all, let me know why y'all feel as though women are so dominant in 2020. And is this good or is this bad to you? I honestly feel like this isn't such a bad thing. I am all for women empowerment and the life and stability of an independent woman. I'm all for her supporting herself and having her own so that no one can manipulate or, maneuver in negative ways in her life. She has control over everything and she's in full control. So yeah, that's just how I think about it. Kyron says, your lives are wonderful. I'm glad you're back. Could you please explain what being dominant means to you? So for me, being dominant does not really revolve around anyone else besides myself, because that's all that I have to focus on is like me, my family, and my well-being, like the stability of us. So being dominant means not allowing the things that you don't want in your life. So being dominant, if you know you don't go for something, or if you know something is happening in life and you're not for that, or you know that that's wrong, you're going to be dominant and make sure you control the situation so that that doesn't happen to you or to someone else. You have to, I feel like everyone has a natural call to action that is service a part of their life. So I feel as though in most instances when you see something wrong, you speak up, We've had enough bystanders. We've had way too many bystanders in many situations of our lives. And I feel like, you need to be dominant with your own life. Do not allow the world to define you before you yourself define who you are. You know what I mean? And in order to define who you are before the world does, you need to be dominant. You need to have a tone that will lay down those rules and not be passive. Yes, have a backbone, stick up for yourself. Those things. So that's what I think being dominant is. Let's see. Okay, so the first one we had Monty. I'm going to go to a guy next because I want to hear what the guys really do have to say. Okay, so we only had about 2 guys comment on today's response. And in asking some of my male friends, they were a little hesitant because they know that if they don't answer in the correct way, that the females, the strong females that I am around, have a tendency to correct what's incorrect. So that happens naturally. And I am just going to encourage and motivate anybody to share your opinions. And, if anything is flawed, we will help you out. We will enlighten and educate, okay? That's what this channel is for. And we're going to stick to it, all right, y'all? So, my friends, Mikey. Hi, y'all. Welcome back. So, my friend Mikey says because it's COVID out here, we going to let the city girls have it. Now, I don't know what this has to do with why women are so dominant in 2020, but we gonna try to correlate it, okay? So because it's COVID out here, we gonna let the city girls have it. I think what Mikey is trying to say is that all right, now don't mind me for trying to help out a friend because friends need help. So because it's COVID out here, we going to let the city girls have it. I feel as though in the male gaze, city girls are looked at to be treacherous and, basically off the same type of demon time that males be on. Ooh, that's a good question. And so I guess he's saying for the women who run around on demon time, right? Let them dominate the streets so COVID gets to them. Now, Mikey, that's really sinister. I want to let you know that that's evil. That's not nice because we didn't wish harm on any of the other cheating males. Well, we might have did. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does. But either way, what Mikey is saying is let the city girls contract COVID. But what y'all don't want, see, things always come to me because now I'm thinking what y'all don't want to happen would end up happening to y'all because y'all love to entertain city girls. Guys love to entertain city girls. So you wishing that they contract COVID off of being dominant because they're city girls, but y'all be loving all up on the city girls, buying them stuff. It's that season when niggas cut a check for no reason. Here y'all go pulling out y'all checkbook, about to sign a check and give it. So I don't want to hear none of that. And I wish he was here right now because he would really be on here trying to defend himself. He really would. Wait, hold on. How y'all coming? Jair, what you say? But females just running up their mileage. Y'all can't move like us. Can't go tit for tat. At Ja, choose wisely. Oh, okay. Okay. Why can't women move like males? And who put that standard out there, Ja? I want to know now. You got to break it down for us. I understand why, but why in your mind do you say that women cannot move like males? I want to know. All right, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, we
What
can't
up,
even see
friend?
you.
Good to see you too. I know it's been forever.
Like, no, I'm saying we can't see you. It's dark.
Oh, I'm in the car. That's
Oh.
why.
But
You
hey,
can see me.
friend.
What's up?
How's the work? You good?
It's alright. I missed the office a little bit, but yeah, I'm maintaining. You know how it goes. So,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, I mean, but yeah, I had to get on this one, man, because I get this question a lot, like a whole lot. But I feel like women are so dominant in 2020, man, because us. Like it's the fellas. It's our fault. It really is. And I'm gonna elaborate on that. I grew up in a household where my dad played all roles, regardless if my mom still played her role. He played every role, and regardless of how independent my mom tried to be, he never let his guard down. And I think when guys see the dominance in a woman, they become very, very scared. Like they don't appreciate the dominance in a woman because if we're supposed to be two halves coming together, why can't we both be at 100%? If you're supposed to have dominance, I'm supposed to have dominance. We can have dominance together. But when men see dominance in a woman, we think they're stuck up. We think they're too much. But it could just be the lifestyle they come from. Their dads could have been providers, so they're used to a certain lifestyle. It's kind of like you said, some women grow up without a father in the house. So they seen their mother do everything. So they took on that narrative of being the backbone of the family. So when that happens, you still got to be able to keep up with who that woman is. You don't try to change her and be like, hey, listen, go back to 1975 where women would just stand in the house, couldn't vote, couldn't do this, couldn't do that. Women are doing their own things in this day and age, and we have to catch up and keep up with them and not be offended by their dominance, but embrace it.
Why am I here? Like, there's no reason for me to be here after all the strife.
No, it's a real truth because guys, we see it and we get very, very nervous when we see it. And I think it's because of the fact that we're so used to women falling at our feet. We're expecting this. Oh my gosh, damsel in distress. But really, I don't want no punk woman. My girlfriend, she is as strong come. Like there is no. I get over on stuff. She lets me know when I'm wrong. She checks me when I'm wrong. And you need that. You don't need somebody that's just like, oh babe, you're right. Like no, if I'm wrong, she gonna call me out, nigga. You wrong. Get it together. Like shaping up because you need that. There is no gender roles in the relationship. If we both work a 9 to 5, I'm gonna come home and take care of the dishes. You gonna cook, or we switching roles one of these nights. It's not gonna be. I come home, there's a plate on my table. No, because you work the same way I did. You work a 9 to 5 like me, but I'm supposed to expect a plate on the table for you to. Yeah, it don't work like that. She get home the same time I do. Let's figure out. Let's cook dinner together. How about that? We'll go to the grocery store. The groceries in the house. Let's cook together. Let's talk about work. Like that interaction, social media, and life, and having this perception on what relationships should be has taken the real tenacity out of relationships. We should be able to do that together. Talk about the day. Converse. There's no more sitting at the dinner table talking to each other. And there's a disconnect because you're never really connecting. You have a dominant woman sitting over there, and dudes 10 times over would kill for her, but you pay no attention to her. You keep looking at Instagram for the chick that you might want, and the chick that you need is in front of you. So
your girlfriend is a lucky woman. Because all of this advice just came out of a young black king, and that's my friend. Y'all need to take notes. No, y'all need to take notes and study because he just gave y'all a whole 1 hour and 45-minute lecture on how to be a man in 2020. I can just Wu-Tang right now.
Get it. They got to get it. Like at some point, we gotta take accountability for ourselves, man. Like we can sit all day and talk about how crazy females are and all that type of stuff, but at the same day and time, if we was doing our part, if we were playing our role to the fullest, but before I let you go, whatever. One of my favorite people, Don, he's a real estate agent and all that type of stuff. He said, the only person I can be accountable for is myself. I can't worry about what my woman does. If she ain't playing her role, that don't mean I don't do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? Even if she's doing more in her role, that just means I got to step up to the plate.
Right.
You don't see that and then back down like, oh, she's doing too much.
Yeah.
Or you see her doing less, so that means you don't do your part. That's not how it's supposed to go. Because one thing I'm not going to do is, God forbid this relationship end, and you able to say anything negative about my part. You never can.
Right.
Because I never slack.
Right.
I can sit here and say, hey, listen, boom, 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 boom. I got a track record of what you didn't do, baby girl. But, like, I stayed on my grind the entire time.
Wow.
Because you can only be accountable for yourself.
Wow.
Only be accountable. I can't not come home and get my woman some flowers because she didn't ask me about how the game went or something. It don't work like that. Tit for tat. I gotta make her feel appreciated. I saw my father on random days just come in the house with gifts from my mother. On random days, just say, baby, I love you. It takes the smallest things for a woman to feel appreciated in the biggest way. So, that's my take on it.
You give me hope. You give me hope. You give me hope. You give me hope. You feel me?
I want hope for the brothers.
You give me hope to know that you're in a strong relationship with a good girl and you are a good man. That gives me hope for black love. You know what I mean? It
No,
really does.
it's a dying thing, man. Like black love is a dying thing. You know, I've heard so many conversations. Black women is this, black women is that, and we see what black women are going through. Case in point, Breonna Taylor. There is a lot of things that black women go through, and as men, we were always supposed to be designed to protect these black women. My mother's a black woman. My sister's a black woman. How can I not have respect for my women? I'm sorry to say it that way, but black women are my women. So at that point, we need to figure out why they're arguing. Like nobody ever takes the time to say black women argue, black women angry. Why?
But
Like that's the key word. Why? What is making them argue? Like what is making my like? No.
that's all we want y'all to ask is why. What's going on? Are you okay? What do you need? You know?
Listen, I had a conversation with my girlfriend's father, and we were living.
Wait, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Nah. That's the devil. That's the devil. That's the devil. That's the devil. That's all we needed. Angels, what's wrong? Oh, he's back. It's gone. Okay. Go ahead. What you was saying?
I'm back. My bad. Sorry, somebody was calling me. But yeah, I had a conversation with him, and basically at that point, it was it's as simple as coming home and saying, "Baby, what can I do? What's going on? What's bothering?" Like no more conversation is happening. I'm able to tell my girlfriend's facial expressions when something bothers her, when her mood is altered. That stuff is important to pay attention to because it will let you know something is going on there.
Yeah.
It's your job to figure out what it is. It's your job to really tap in and be like, listen, whatever the issue is, let's figure it out so we can get past this point. I'm a biblical man, so there's a scripture in the Bible that says, "Don't let the sun go down in your wrath." We're not going to bed angry at each other, and the possibility of us waking up is
Slim to
none.
none.
Like tomorrow's not promised, so I'm not going to bed angry with you when we could be ending our night perfectly, waking up in the morning with problem solved.
Wow.
All it takes is a conversation. So, you know.
Thank you. You've said enough. You've said enough. You've said enough.
And I'm glad I could come on.
Troy, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Because now I don't seem crazy. Now black women don't seem aggressive.
No.
Now it's not all up to us. You know what I mean? Like the world is already on our shoulders and we down already. And then guys just come on here like, yeah, y'all supposed to be. No.
I'm still nothing about me. I'm not less of a man. I don't feel like less of a man. I still take care of my responsibilities. I still got good head on my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Got an amazing job. Got I don't like it. Ain't no animosity between the dominants in both parties.
Mm-hmm.
We can't you're not supposed to come to the table and we supposed to be two halves. One half can't be 25% and the other half is at 30.
Yeah, no.
50 and 50. 50 and 50. And if I got dominance, she can have dominance.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it.
Well, in situations, I wouldn't even look at it like this. That you gotta be real whole to be a part of.
Yeah.
So when you're one person and you're whole yourself, it's really out of 200. So it's not 50-50 no more. It's 100 and 100. You feel me? Because
oh yeah, 50-50 was the baseline.
50-50 was like our parents' generation. You feel me? Like what they went through, what they had to go through. Yeah. We ain't stupid no more.
Yeah.
100 and 100. No. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We're gonna end the live off like that. Thank you so much for coming, Troy. I appreciate you. Stay blessed.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck at work, friend.
I will.
And I'll see you
Same
later.
to you. All right.
Y'all, I just thank y'all for the consistent support. Y'all are amazing. Very, very amazing. We have been on here for almost an hour and we still have not had a beautiful young woman on here. So come on, let's pull through. And this is gonna be our last female. Hopefully Siobhan answers. We waiting for her. But if not, we just gonna end the live. It has been a full hour. We started here at 9 and it is now 10:19. So what we are going to do is wrap it up. I hope that this was enlightening for y'all. Hope that y'all learned something. I hope that, you feel me, everyone that stopped by enjoyed themselves. And I thank y'all for coming out because I enjoy being with y'all. So catch us next week for some entertaining topics. Also having a lot of things dropping very soon, so stay tuned for some What's Up Wednesday merchandise. There will be t-shirts eligible for purchase starting today. So go ahead and DM me right now to get your What's Up Wednesday t-shirts. They are for sale for $20. And yeah, y'all. So it's Wednesday, Adrian B. Back at it again with the weekly topics. Catch us next week, y'all. We out. Say bye, John. Thank you guys for joining in to What's Up Wednesday today. There was an amazing conversation, tons of feedback, and if you missed out, join us next week at 9 p.m. on Wednesday at Adriana_Leah to submit your input to our topics. So join us next week, y'all. Always and forever, Adrian B.